WLPN-LP Chicago 105.5 FM Lumpen Radio. You are listening to Dish with David. I'm your host, David Weeks. And my guest today is Diana Dávila. Diana, thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you for having me. I forgot how good that gem is.
Everyday people. Exactly.
Yes.
And that is why we are here today, because if you, like me, enjoy dining and drinking in the fabulous city of Chicago, you are grateful and you are indebted to our friends, our neighbors, the immigrant community. And Diana, you and Marcos Carvajal have put together this amazing event, Todos Ponen. Let's talk first. What does Todos Ponen mean for those who do not know?
Yeah, so Todos Ponen means everybody puts in, everybody
Yes.
contributes. And this is actually kind of a cute thing because in my family, so it actually, Todos Ponen is part of a pirinola game that we play in Mexico. It's like the Mexican dice. And it's like a little top and you spin it and it depends on what it lands. It's pon uno, pon dos, toma todo, or todos ponen.
Okay.
And this is a game that my family would play all the time. We would play this all the time, but of course, like we would start with pennies, quarters, dollars. And this is one of the things that my now husband, he grew up playing this with my family and he would always love it. And when we were opening up the restaurant, it very quickly became our mantra when we were opening it up because it just happened to be one day that, you know, we're trying to get everything together, open everything up. It's like we're plumbers, building inspectors. I mean, so many things. And my husband said, like, yeah, you know, like it has to be like todos ponen. We all put in.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's so good.
That's so
like
smart.
we have to. I'm like, and ever since then, we're like, we're gonna use this as really the essence. It's the essence of like teamwork. It's the essence of like sustainability, and so every time that we hire anybody, we're always like, here, what we're all about is todos ponen. We all put into the pot. We all take from the pot.
Effort, all coming together.
Yes.
Okay, so awesome. So the event is Una Noche de Pueblos y Platillos. It's January 19th, Monday, at the newly renovated Ramova Theater in Bridgeport neighborhood. And tell us about the purpose of this event. It's amazing.
Yes, so the purpose of this event, you know, and now looking back, I've really started to kind of see, I never really realized until, funny enough, that, I mean, I've been marching for immigration rights since I was a teenager with my mother, and to see it where we are now is just, which is worse,
right.
is really crazy. But I have to believe that sometimes it needs to get worse before it gets better. So that's kind of like the hope right now that I'm like trying to hold on to. But we started this initiative, Todos Ponen, exactly for that. We started making meals during the pandemic in 2020. We carried on to 2021, 2022, because, I mean, it seems like a long time ago, but that's when everybody was staying home except for who? Our undocumented community, right? And so there was a really big need, and we started doing meals. This is when I started really reaching out to non-for-profit communities and really just started. It's really when it truly started. And although we stopped during that time, it was always my dream to start this non-for-profit. And so fast forward to these times now, this summer I just felt like truly just like depressed because you want to do something. You see this happening. And especially someone like me where I have a Mexican restaurant that, you know, I profit off of my heritage and sharing, like every day opening your doors and like talking to the team and talking to our guests about Mexican food and culture and drink and hospitality and like sharing your home. I wanted to do something, right? But I just didn't think that one meal was enough. And slowly but surely, you know, talking with the team, and good enough, it was one day just doing, it was actually a day when I, with our chef de cuisine, Chef Derek, I was like, you know what? We should start working out. Like, but I need somebody to help me. Like, I need to start getting into, healthy mode. And he's like, no problem. I'll pick you up. We started going to boxing gym, Unanimous. That's right by us. And we were like, after the boxing class, we were just shooting ideas on the treadmill. And I'm like, well, what can we do? One meal's not enough. And he's like, what about groceries? And so that really sparked, his idea really sparked something in me. And I'm like, yes, because groceries implies food for a week, right? I'm like, well, a week's not good enough. How could we do this longer? So we were like, let's do this for 4 to 6 weeks. Like, who needs the help? Families. Like, how much do families actually spend a week on groceries? And we're like, oh, about $200. It depends on the size, but about $200. And just slowly but surely we started adding and adding and adding. So we're like, well, where are they going to get these groceries? I'm like,
because if they can't go out to the grocery store,
exactly,
they're afraid of being targeted by ICE.
So we're like, well, grocery stores. What grocery stores? Well, perfect supermercados that are everywhere in our neighborhood.
The supermercados too.
Yes,
specifically.
And so this is all about. So this is all about feeding 125 families that have been affected by ICE and deportations, and we're targeting these families through our non-for-profit friends like Resurrection Project, New Life Center, and Palenque. So their information is super safe. We never actually even meet the families. And it's feeding them for 4 to 6 weeks. How? Through giving them gift cards to supermercados that are all over our Latino neighborhoods as well. So this money is even going right back into our neighborhoods as well. And this is going to last for 4 to 6 weeks. It's beautiful. You don't have to worry about, and it's not just groceries too, because when you think about our supermercados, like they have laundry, they have cleaning supplies, they have so much.
All the household stuff you're gonna need.
And so when we see our families being devastated through job loss, through food insecurity, this is really kind of a really, really great help. So you could have some time to think about your next steps.
Or maybe focus
what you're
energies
do.
On something.
Exactly. Yes.
Almost emergency-ish, right? I mean, if a member of your family has been taken, you've got a lot you need to focus on. So taking something off the plate for a little bit to surprise.
So that's what all these ticket sales, we're like, well, how? And then we're like, well, how are we going to get the money? We always think about the money last, which I always think is hilarious, right? We come up with this whole system and we're like, all right, now how are we going to get the money? And funny enough, how we thought about it was first we were like, well, maybe we could only do it, like, how are we going to get all this money? We have to think about. And then one of our chefs went to Tiger Moon Market and said that it was great. And it was quite the hot ticket. And I wasn't able to attend, but Derek was able to attend. And we just started talking to him like, well, why don't we contact Ed and see if he would be down to help and see if we could do it like that. I mean, and so once I contacted him, I mean, everything just went super fast from there. He's like, yes, absolutely, we could do that. I just did this. Basically, he handed me like a blueprint.
A model.
Exactly. A blueprint of like, yes, let's go to Ramova Theater again. Let's, this is how much I spent. This is what you could expect. These are the steps in which I had to focus on.
This is what you need to anticipate.
Exactly. And that was just obviously a huge, huge, huge help. Because at first we were scaling this really small. It wasn't 125 families to begin with. We were trying to do this for 15 families.
Right.
But then once we saw what Tiger Moon did, and once we got in contact with Ed, we were able to put like, well, if that's how much they were able to raise through ticket sales, this means that we could do this for 125 families.
Right.
That is a great impact. Exactly. And so that's really how that got heightened. And then from there, honestly, the easiest part was actually getting all the chefs together.
That's Chicago.
Yes,
That's
yes.
amazing.
I
Yes.
know. It never ceases to amaze me. I know I say this all the time, and I know that everybody says this all the time, but like it is so
Chicago
true.
is special.
I mean, Chicago is so special. Our chef community, our restaurant community truly supports one another.
Yep.
You know, like we support one another. Of course, there's like, I wouldn't even say competition. I think that we all give each other
not
our own
competition.
zones. Yeah, we all give each other our own zones. Maybe I think that we're just a bunch of fat kids that like eating. And so we're just like, I love your food. Yes. Do you know what I mean? And also like feeding people, which
Definitely.
you know
Yeah.
is and it's our superpower, you know, and it's our superpower. And that's why we always come together. So that was the funnest part, I have to say, like being like, all right, let's come up with this list and then start making phone calls. And that was definitely the funnest part of this, you know, seeing everybody come together.
It's something like 40 different chefs and
Yes,
restaurants and
which is great,
Yeah.
right? I mean,
bartenders.
40, yeah, so it's 40 different food, but then we have also 12 beverage partners as
wow.
well.
Okay.
So, I mean, we're talking about a lot of food for this event on Monday, the 19th. And you're also, I think there's going to be nothing like this also because, of course, we're focused a lot on Mexican restaurants, especially because, you know, this is, I always want to say Latino, but I mean, I want to keep it real here. I mean, the majority is Mexican. That like, I being that I'm Mexican, I just think that I like really focus on that, and that's what I've seen here, being that Chicago has such a huge Mexican population, and so in making this list, I think that this is such a beautiful list of people because we have like places like Atotonilco, who's been open for like 50 years, to like Joe Flam, who just opened up
A third restaurant.
Exactly, yes.
Rosemary,
and so like I love that
Bartuco.
scope,
Yeah.
right? Like you have, and maybe those people have never been in the same room together.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so like that's so special.
But we all know
to
what
be
we
sharing
mean
that.
to each
Yes.
other, that we're in this together.
Yes. So we have like ranges like that. 50, I mean, that's incredible. Los comales, carnitas urupan. And even that, you know, like, I mean, I was just inviting Marcos from Carnitas, and it was like, yeah, do you have time for a 15-minute chat? And we ended up talking for hours because
Awesome.
he was also feeling this
Right.
same thing and wanted to just, he was actually in the middle of like trying to also create an event, something, right? Like, and
So by
we
you
just
reaching out,
Yes, decided to sort of join forces, and he's been such a tremendous help, and I've learned so much with him. So it's been really great to have. It's really quite overwhelming, to tell you the truth. Like,
Yeah.
it's super overwhelming because, like, and the overwhelming is a good thing. You know, it's just like this overwhelming feeling of love and support and like unifying. For something that we all feel really strongly about has been really, 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 for me, definitely life-changing.
I want to reintroduce you again. You're listening to Dish with David. My guest today is Diana Dávila of Mi Tocaya Antojeria. We're talking about Todos Ponen, so you can learn more about Todos Ponen by going to the internet. There's an Instagram account. It's Todos Ponen _Chicago for more information. It's at Ramova Theater on Monday, January 19th. How many tickets have been sold?
So we are sold out.
It's sold out. Wow.
Yes.
That's
So
awesome.
sold out, and I feel so amazing about that. I also feel super just like
No stress.
escalofrios because I also just met with our lead, Ere, who is the VP over at Resurrection Project, and she was tasked with coming up with those 125 families with new life and palenque, and the list is done. She has them all, and she said that she even had people walking in from the street asking about this initiative.
Awesome.
And they're looking forward to it, which obviously, I mean, you know, and so it just, that is something that just like really, because sometimes you could get lost in the work.
Right.
And then when I had that meeting with her, and I'm like, this is what it's all about. I can't, like, this is great. I'm so happy that we have this and we have this to be able to help people that, means a lot to us.
And even if it's sold out, you can still make donations.
Yes, you could still make donations.
So the goal was to raise $100,000 for this initiative. Mm-hmm. But we can go beyond that.
Yes, and that's where we're at now, and we're trying to find ways where we can to extend, to add more families. So yes, please donate. You can make your donations at RamovaChicago.com, and it would be greatly appreciated because it really has been. There's been a lot of people asking for this support as well now after they know that it's available.
Mm-hmm. So you're feeling too, not just overwhelmed from like pulling it all together, but then I wonder what it's like from your perspective as a chef, because like you like to cook for people, right? So when people come into your restaurant, like, okay, I've got this many seats, we're feeding this many people. This is like, how many people? 800? Was it I forget
1,000.
how many. Was it 1,000?
It's going to be
1,000. 1,000 people. Wow.
Yeah.
So,
we had sponsorship tickets. We have like some contributors.
Sure.
So depending on after we finalize our list for our contributors, media, and sponsorship, we may have some extra tickets that we're going to put out there. So
awesome.
We're excited about that.
So listen up for that. But yeah, wow. The 40 chefs. So when someone goes, they're going to have plenty to eat, number one.
Oh, yeah.
But amazing experience inside the Ramova Theater.
And you know how we do it, Mexicans. We always come prepared with the food. We're not doing amazing. That sold out bullshit that sometimes people do, okay? Can't stand when you go to an event and you're like, okay, I'm done now. Like, no. So, yes, please plan on definitely leaving with a full belly.
Nice. Okay, so let's talk about who all's going to be there. It's a big list.
It is a big list. It is. So we have, let's see, our friends at Cafe Yaya, Galit. Mm-hmm. We have Pochos, which I just came from eating there. Mm-hmm. Pochos on 18th Street. So delicious. I can't speak their praises. First time, not going to be the last time there. We have Pochos at Totonilco. We have Los Comales, Nuevo León. We have, how many restaurants can we name for Joe Flam? We have Rick Bayless. We have Loba Coffee and Pastry. Mm-hmm. We have, I do wish I had the list in front of me now.
So actually, I should have pulled that up.
Yeah, so, and that's the kind of cool thing, too, about tonight, too, is that that night, too, is that not only is it just Mexican food, it's really food from all over. And a lot of people, it's anything from institutions to classics, favorites, to Michelin star restaurants, to James Beard winners. Like, it really puts so much great Chicago food in front of you. And, of course, the chefs as well. Kasama, Parachute, Kimski. We have Luela's, which is like one of my favorites. We have Cantina Rosa, La Licor, which is like one of my new. Yeah, Chef Eric called me the other day saying that he will attend.
Nice.
Because it's Cantina Rosa, so we have Maria, but then we also have Eric. He's like, I asked him if he... how's his dancing skills for Mexican music, because we are going to have live music. And that's the other thing about this. We're also going to have music, right? We have music by Sono Rama. We have music by Mariachi Sirena, which is an all-women mariachi group.
Oh, sweet.
We have Grupo Vanguardia, who's going to play a set. They're going to close it out, and it's just like this crazy high energy group that I think that everybody's gonna love. It's we have Spanish karaoke. I mean, it's gonna be a jam-packed night full of great people coming together for a great cause and with a purpose.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Chuco, did you already say Chuco?
Huh?
Carlos?
Oh yeah, Carlos Gaitan from Suco.
Jonathan Zaragoza?
Huh?
Jonathan Zedergoza?
Oh yeah, so Jonathan's not going to be there, but his family will be.
Okay.
So you're gonna see the Zaragozas kicking out their birria, which is super
So
exciting. Yes, Tacotlan. Let's see who else. Kigolani, which is one of my personal favorite Mexican restaurants. Man, yeah. I wish I did have a list in front of me. I feel,
No, we
but
can't.
yeah, I mean, it is such a long list of people that are coming together. It really is going to be truly special.
Here.
Oh, perfect. Let's see. So we have Five Rabanitos,
Oh,
Antique
duh.
Taco,
Yes.
Avec, PQM,
Thank you.
Buenos Dias, El Che.
Oh, my goodness.
Manyan's going to be there doing his steak show. We have Gasayari, that's my girl. We have Giant, that's my neighbor. We have shared custody of our kids. Logan Oyster Social, so Oyster Papi's gonna be there. Lexington Betty's Smokehouse, love her. Loaf Lounge, I get their breakfast sandwiches way more than I should. La Josie, Solazo, La Catedral, Kasama, I think I already said. Let's see, who else? Migos, so Brian Jupiter is going to be there. I said Parachute, Lula's, which is
course,
that's
Jason.
probably one of the places that I've visited most in my lifetime. I mean, I live in Logan, and talk about an institution.
Right.
Someone also who has always given such great advice. I mean, this Todos
Yes.
Ponen really also came about because, being inspired by chefs like Jason Hamill with Pilot Light.
Right.
I mean, obviously Ed with PMI, Chef Beverly with Abundant Settings. It's even that is special about Chicago too. I mean, I don't
Yes.
know if there's any other city that has so many
much.
chef-founded non-for-profit organizations.
Right. Sarah Stengler at Prairie Grass
Yes,
Cafe.
she also. Yes, I mean
She's there for every. If you have an idea, she'll help you flesh it out.
Yeah, so I don't know why chefs get this rap that we're a bunch of
Sebastian
assholes.
White.
We're so kind. You see all this work we do?
Tremendous.
We care for people.
It's a tremendous amount of giving, and I'm amazed.
It is.
I turn my head, and it's like you're not only running a restaurant, which is one of the hardest.
Which makes no money, right? There's no money in
one of the
restaurants.
hardest- but any fundraiser you go to, there's 20 chefs doling out bites. That it's there's effort involved in getting all of that together and bringing it to the place, and then heating it up and serving it there, and then loading out, and then they're doing another one 2 days later, and they're doing another one
Yes.
the following weekend, and they got a team. They're running a team. They got a family. They have I mean, that's incredible. It's
It really
a lot
is.
of love pouring out.
Yes, it really is. I always thought that was crazy about how, it's not like there's crazy profit margins in restaurants, right? But it's the desire to want to help and to contribute, right? And so
To
that
Todos
really
Ponen,
is, and
to-
exactly,
I wanna put
Todos
in.
Ponen.
I wanna
It really
put in.
is about
Yeah.
community. And
Margaret from that
too, yes, love.
I'm trying to think who else.
So this is what I mean. These are when I take a look at this list, I'm like, these are all my chef friends.
Yeah.
Sometimes I say I'm not sometimes I say this all the time. I'm like, I don't have any friends, but what I do have is chef friends.
Familia.
And yes, and they really are extended family because
Yes.
we always look at ourselves like not quite civilians, because I feel like we don't keep civilian hours, 9 to 5s, it's freakish hours. It really is you have to do it because you love it, right? You have to do it because you love it. If not, I just don't understand how it would make sense otherwise, right? And so being able, I think that's why also we connect in such a special way too when we see each other in events, because of that, because we can't call each other after 10 o'clock. We can't call each other at any time and ask each other hey, who do you have that's a great plumber? Who do you have who's a great electrician? Where did you get those curtains? Where did you get that? What are you paying for rent again? What are your what's your taxes right now? What do you do when this happens? It's
Rubies?
Really
Did we say
unique thing.
rubies? I'm sorry, my brain is
God.
still going.
Rubies, yes. I've been obsessed with them for a minute.
Yeah.
And they talk
Chicago
about
has.
yes. Yeah. Did you see the video that we put up on Todos Ponen?
I did.
I mean, it like made me cry.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Like, yes, sure, I cry easily, but I mean, still, I mean, that was a fucking tearjerker. Yeah. That was like, and he, like, there's no script during this, right? Like, I'm like, we need to put a camera on you at all times. I want to know now, Deep Thoughts by Mr. Señor Landes, you know, like, he did such a great job captivating the essence and speaking his truth and talking from the heart. Yeah. You know, and he just did such a spectacular job. And that's a whole nother thing too. I mean, we're also asking people, even from back of the scenes, like these are the people that you see out there, right? But just back in the back scenes, like people like Jackson Flores, who is an amazing publicist. Like I mean, I wish her all the fortune because her talent is beyond, and she has done so much to help this get launched off, brought to new segments, and to be able to drive us to sell these tickets, right? Right. And wonderful writer, wonderful human being, Jackson Flores, Chuy, which if you don't know who Chuy Reyes is, you really should. Who's doing your videos? Who's doing your photography? I mean, he is such a talent and such a visionary. And he has been doing all of our video bits and photography. He is super, super talented. So all the videos that you see that we've been he's been hauling his camera and going off to sort of like, hey, could you get Rubies on camera? Can you get Chef Hamill on camera? We still have that one coming out. Can you get Jonathan on camera? And yeah, he's just been kind of doing so much work for us as well. And again, all this is to drive ticket sales. All of this to drive ticket sales. And I think that we've kind of created something that, funny enough, after we had Rick Bayless's video post, we started getting national inquiries of wanting to actually do this in other cities. So that's like the next level thing that we're like thinking about doing, is having this kind of be like a blueprint. Yeah. That could, I mean, this was a very fast turnaround date. I was going to say, when did you originally, so the launch was like just... So November, I want to say that I started from first building out the structure and stuff, it had to have been November. Okay. Yeah, it had to have been November. So yeah, from November to January, like it was very fast. Not even 2 months, it's sold out. Super, super fast. Amazing. Yeah, like, and I've got so much work to do. I still have so many lists to do. And yes, I mean, it has been definitely a roller coaster, but to see and to know that we have these 125 families, and with these donations that come in, we could add more families is really actually so, it feels almost bad it feels selfish how good it feels, you know? But I would take that feeling 10 every day before feeling just angry about things, about like the state of where we are. And again, for listeners, if you'd like to make a donation, the website is ramovachicago.com. The Instagram for Todos Ponen is Todos Ponen, TODOSPONEN_Chicago. You can see the videos out there that Diana has been talking about. And yeah, thank you so much for being here today. Thank you for having me. This is amazing. Everybody, Todos Ponen. You've been listening to Dish with David. Have a wonderful couple of weeks. French bistro, Dominican chef, Italian restaurant, Boricua chef, Chinese takeout, Mexican chef, new for America, but to the end of that is a French bistro, Dominican chef, Italian restaurant, Boricua chef, Chinese takeout, Mexican chef, new for America, but to the end of that. Brown wants you, baby, brown wants you, dog, brown raised America, picks all the time.